It's TGIF Friday, June 16th, 2023. Your Day Weather Podcast is being brought to you by Cowboy State Daily. It's another cool day with showers and thunderstorms. We had a lot of flooding, especially in Casper, Wyoming yesterday. We've had flooding over the last week on a localized basis from these heavy showers and thunderstorms, especially along creeks, rivers, and streams. And we'll be concerned about that today. Although there's going to be some of you that it's so cool today, temperatures not leaving the 50s and low 60s, it may be too cool for any widespread showers or thunderstorms. So it's going to be unseasonably cool through Saturday. We do expect the trend change coming this weekend. That will lead to some warmer temperatures, especially by Sunday into Monday and Tuesday. We're still going to see some showers and thunderstorms Saturday, but there is a decrease in them coming this weekend, shifting more south and east out of the area. Where you really are going to see it noticeably warmer with more sun is Sunday into early next week, but we're still going to be talking about thunderstorms in the region next week. We don't completely go dry, but we will be a little bit warmer. Nice shot here from Mike up at McCormick Creek up in Sheridan County with some localized flash flooding. We've had a lot of images like this here over the last couple of weeks. While we've been able to avoid large-scale, widespread flooding on a large basis, the creeks, rivers, and streams swollen from the runoff are overflowing their banks when we get these heavy showers and thunderstorms that we've seen a lot of lately. This is what it looked like on June 14th there. We had the Casper flooding yesterday afternoon and evening. And when you take a look at the CocoRa's, this is the volunteer rain gauge collection. Don't forget to go to cocoras.org if you want to become a volunteer. So this is a combination of rain gauge from observers and other measured rain gauges from official sites across the state. For the month of June so far, this is for the state of Wyoming. You can see Laramie County down here in Cheyenne. You can see up here, that's Jackson Hole to kind of give you a point of reference. The purple area is showing how wet it's been in the month of June. Not everybody has been excessively wet, like here, as well as some pockets elsewhere where rainfall amounts have been a little bit less. And June's only half done, so we may add to these totals, but a very impressive start to June with rainfall. Satellite image this morning shows the trough of low pressure right over Wyoming's northwest corner, heading east. Notice the lack of clouds, that drier air coming in behind it. And the radar this morning, this is of early this morning, we had some pretty significant rains in this area right here in central and northwestern Wyoming, up into central North Dakota, even back down to near Las Vegas, getting some showers and thunderstorms this morning. The water vapor shows the low very, very well and the drier air punching in behind it. You can really see the drier air right here. This is heading east. So the drier air is going to come in. This is kind of the last stages of the blocking pattern finally breaking down for now. But we still have flood watches in effect. This is for today. This area right here in east central Colorado is going to see heavy thunderstorm activity today and possible flash flooding. And then we've got these saturated grounds in this area here where any more showers and thunderstorms could cause flooding again today. And this is your severe weather risk from the threat of thunderstorms being strong to severe. This area right here, need to watch out. You see this little wedge where thunderstorms aren't going to be as common? It's still going to rain in these areas, but this is where it's going to be so cool. Thunderstorms are just going to have a hard time getting going. This is the precipitation forecast through the next 24 hours. So you can see there's going to be more rain in parts of central and northeastern Wyoming there, then up across areas of the Dakotas, and then later this afternoon and evening into tomorrow morning will be this area right here as the trough starts to work its way through. So you can see the upper level low in west central Wyoming this morning. Temperature-wise, this is how cool it's going to be. This is by noon today. Look at how that green, look at all the blue and the purple, bullseye of coolness right on top of Wyoming. There is going to even be some snow over the highest elevations of the Rockies through this next 24-hour period or so. And when you take a look at the thunderstorm activity, this is what I told you earlier, where it's going to be so cool that while there will be areas of rain right here, it's just going to be rain. This is where the thunderstorm activity is going to be by afternoon, more to the south and east. And we'll see this trend continuing Saturday. Saturday, thunderstorm activity across the rest, a lot more spotty, a lot more isolated, But this area Saturday will still be an active area of shower and thunderstorm activity. And this is where we're going to be on Father's Day Sunday. Father's Day Sunday is going to be a lot sunnier, a lot warmer, but there still could be thunderstorms in these areas that you're seeing right here, mainly because it's going to be warmer and there's so much moisture in the ground evaporating back into the air. It really won't make it hard for what we call a pop-up late day shower or thunderstorm. So this is what we're going to be today, Saturday and Sunday, but you can see the difference between Saturday and Sunday. There's just not going to be nearly as much activity. And one reason for that, southwest wind flow comes up in right here, and that southwest wind flow bringing warmer air out of the deserts northeast into the high plains and Rockies. This is a different direction of wind flow. Instead of coming up from the due south or the southeast, which has been the case now for weeks, desert air gets entrained, gets mixed into the system. So what that's going to do is lead to the warmer temperatures beginning Sunday, heading into early next week. But this guy right here, this trough, will move up into southwest areas of Canada, slowly moving through, bringing that wet weather to Alberta and Saskatchewan and parts of Canada. But it's also going to be close enough to keep showers and thunderstorms in the forecast. But look at the warmth being drawn up out of the desert states in that southwest flow. This is by late Monday afternoon. So we draw that warmer air in, but notice, contrasting that where that low is, how cool it's going to be in the Pacific Northwest. And there are pockets of coolness, pockets of warmth. Look at up in these northern latitudes right here. Look how cool it is up there. I'm going to show you a graphic here in a minute. There it is. This is actually the snowfall forecast over the next 10 days. So in the higher latitudes, well, it's going to be snowy in Greenland and up north. And look at the Canadian Rockies and even the highest elevations, maybe getting dusted by a little bit of snow. So we're still having a hard time getting summer to kick into gear. This is the precipitation forecast Monday through Wednesday. Now, close to that upper level low, you can see the heavier rains up here. Montana and parts of northern and western Wyoming will see active shower and thunderstorm activity early to mid next week because of that low. But notice right here, there's still a little bit of shower and thunderstorm activity, but there's a break. There's not nearly as much of it from Sunday through Tuesday of next week. Have yourself a good weekend. We'll see you on Monday.